What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today's video is going to be installing a rough country 3-inch leveling kit in the front of this 4Runner and a 2-inch longer coil in the rear of this 4Runner. Let's get into the video. So the first thing that you want to do is jack the vehicle all the way up as high as you can from the lower control arms. Then put you a safety jack along the frame. Then you have your 2 normal jacks underneath the lower control arms just for extra safety. So we're underneath the suspension now. First thing that you want to do is take off a 10mm brake line bolt right here. So the brake line bolt is a 10mm, and then I just put the bolt right back into the upper control arm. After you get that brake line removed, the next thing that you want to do is take off your sway bar end link. So that is a 17mm nut that will be on the back side. So if that stud does start spinning, there is a Allen key on the bottom of this nut. I'll go ahead and show you right there. So you just put the Allen key right into there and hold it, and then take off this nut. Next thing that you're going to want to do is take off your tie rod end. Your tie rod end is held on by a Carter key and a castle nut, which is right here. That is a 19mm, and then your Carter key is right here. You just need a set of pliers to pull that out. So that holds this on right here, goes up through this hole in the spindle. Then after you get the tie rod and the brake line and the sway bar loosened up, you're going to want to go ahead and take off your upper ball joint, which is also a 19mm. So after you take off your 19mm, you just want to hit the spindle right here and pop it out. So I like to use a larger sledgehammer for that, and you really just have to knock it once or twice with a good swing, and you only put 1 or 2 dings in the customer's suspension. So that's a lot better than beating it 2,500 times with a smaller hammer. So just go ahead and take your sledgehammer, hit that baby once or twice. That'll come right out. Then I went ahead and took this bottom bolt out. It was a 19 as well. It will be in there just like that for the bottom strut bolt. This is your strut assembly. So you take that nut off, pull that bolt out. So next up, there are 3 15mm bolts at the top of the strut. You want to go ahead and take those 3 15mm nuts off and then pull this strut out. Once you have the strut assembly out, you're going to use the factory nuts and drop this down onto the top of the strut, and then use these at the top to reinstall your strut assembly. That will give you the 3 inches of lift in the front that you're looking for. And then we're going to go on to the back, and I will kind of go over that. So in the rear, all we're doing is just replacing the coils with longer coils and longer shocks. So what you want to do is jack the vehicle up and hold it by the frame, and then just take the shock bolts out, which are right over here. Once you get the shocks removed, you just want to put you a jack underneath the axle right here and lower it down. Once you've got it lowered down enough, that coil right there will fall out, and you just put the longer coil in, and then same thing on the other side, and reassemble the vehicle. So I hope that kind of helped you all. Just a quick little video. I have a little nicer camera now than my old GoPro, and my GoPro's dead, but I still wanted to make some content on this job that I'm doing for a customer. So I figured I could just make a quick little video. It's not super in-depth, but it gives you the basic idea, and you probably don't want to stay here for 20 minutes and watch an in-depth video anyway on a job this simple. So all of you do-it-yourselfers out there, you got this, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then tomorrow, which will be in the next clip of this video, I will show it to you completely finished. Overall lift height will be 3 inches in the front and 2 inches in the rear, with new shocks in the rear, and then just that strut spacer, just making your strut longer in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the front and the rear on this 4Runner, and then tomorrow I'll make a little walk around video of it, which will be popping up on the screen right now after I tell you thank you for watching the video. Please go down below, click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, turn on the notification bell so you get notified on my next video. There will be more videos in the future on random vehicles like this. This is just a customer's vehicle that I have in today, putting the leveling kit on. And then, like I said, if you're interested in F250 content, go ahead and click that subscribe button as well, because that is my 2006 F250 that we're doing all kinds of stuff to here on the channel. But once again, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the clip of this truck, or 4Runner, whatever you want to call it, tomorrow after everything is installed. So I will see you in the next one, hopefully, if you click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Peace. Alright guys, so I know that I told you the next clip in this video would be a short little clip of the 4Runner completely finished and lifted up, 3 inches in the front, 2 inches in the rear. But sadly, the customer brought the wrong lift kit. Come to find out, his 4Runner was actually equipped with the XREAS system, which is a relative absorber system that apparently some of the Toyotas have. And what it was is, on the bottom of the strut, the whole strut assembly, there's actually a banjo bolt with a fitting, I guess, where they run shock fluid through the shock, or an external reservoir somewhere of some sort. So you actually need this kit right here instead of the one without all of these little extra brackets that you see right here in the middle to drop that down. So his kit pretty much just had the leveling puck, new shocks, and the coils. It didn't have any of the brackets to drop down that, what is it called? Relative absorber system. So none of the brackets were there to drop down the relative absorber system and the lines that go with it. So we sadly did not get to finish it. Had to throw it back together. Customer picked it up, and whenever he gets that lift kit swapped out, we're gonna finish it. But I wanted to go ahead and make some good content for y'all, and I figured that would be useful for some of you out there that may not even know that existed. So thanks for watching. Click that subscribe button down below if I helped you out. Give it a thumbs up, click the notification bell so you get notified on my next video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.